Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for Kate and Ty out there. All right, folks, up next, you gotta make them feel special here. This is Brittany, escorted by Sean, a.k.a. Rhodey. That's Rhodey right there. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, please welcome Randy, escorted by Toby. Everybody, one more time, Randy and Toby. Folks, up next, we're gonna need some excessive celebration here. Put your hands together for Lindsay, escorted by Nick. It's right.
God bless her, I love her.
Folks, one more time, let's hear it for our bridal party up here, the bridesmaids and groomsmen. Alright folks, it's time to build some more suspense. Can we have everybody's attention? Everyone's attention.
Everybody slow clap.
Folks, you gotta cheer for them. You gotta cheer for them out here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Blatchford. Folks, one more time, let's hear for the bride and groom out there. Everybody. All right, folks. With your cameras and video cameras, if you'll direct your attention here to the dance floor, it's now time for the couple's first dance. Everybody, one more time, let's welcome the bride and groom for their first dance as newlyweds. Everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the incredible dance moves out here. Wonderful job. All right, folks, again with your cameras, video cameras, direct your attention here to the cake table. It is officially time for the cutting of the cake. And folks, for your listening enjoyment, the bride and groom have picked a very special song for the cutting of the cake. Folks, we got a bride and a groom and a knife. You gotta cheer them on out there. Folks, let's hear it for the cutting of the cake up here. Successful first task as newlyweds. Good job, good job. All right, folks, before we open the buffet, we're going to turn the microphone over to the father of the bride.
Kim face.
Good evening. And welcome. We're very excited to have all of you here to share this moment with Casey and Brett. Terry and I, her mom, and John and Denise. We're so excited to welcome all of you for coming here from all parts of the country just to share this moment with Casey and Brett. We're so excited that you've decided to share the time with us and with them. And we would ask that you please have a great time. That's what we're about. And we love having parties. Casey and I grew up having many parties, and we've shared those with Brett, and it's been very, very fun. But I just want you guys to know that we are all very, very enthused about you being here and about you participating in this event, this very special moment for Casey and Brett. If you would join me and bow your heads so that we can bless the food, I would appreciate it. Dear Father in heaven, thank you so much for blessing this event and blessing Casey and Brett. Be with each individual here as they travel, as they have a great time this evening. Please bless them all. Father, we ask that you would bless this food as we're about to take, and we ask this in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen, and party on, people.
All right, folks, at this time we're going to be opening the buffet. We're going to start with the bridal party and the family. Everybody else can follow.
I want to start off by saying congratulations to Casey and Brett and everyone who has helped make this day so special. I'd like to welcome all their friends from all over, it seems like everywhere in the United States. Tornado, Texas people from college, and this is a gathering that so many people from so many different places. It's great to see you. It's been about 8 years now since my brother decided to come down to Texas. He was 17. He decided to come down and play hockey. And it was a great opportunity at that time for Brett to come down. But about a week before, some of you don't know this, I guess, but about a week before he was ready to come down, he made the decision that he was going to play with the local team from Toledo. And at that time, we all knew that it wasn't the best decision. So when I heard this, I went over to the rink, and I just told him that it was probably a better idea to go to Texas. They were a great team. They had a good reputation for winning, sending kids to school, going on, from college, getting married, and doing great things. I've since that day occasionally second guessed myself. There it is. Until now, he's married a great girl and has a great family. And I just wanted to say congratulations and cheers.
So I love that you and Brett are finally hanging out, and I'm not the only siblings that will be married. Since I've been married for 8 years, it's taken my siblings 8 years to get with the program. So Casey and I grew up fighting occasionally. Okay, pretty much all the time when we were young. Because she was always in my stuff and always wanted to be or do what I was doing. I used to go to Mazio's for pizza night with the church youth group, and I remember her always asking Mom if she could go with me. She would hang all over Chad like a jungle gym every time he came to visit me. He was really there to see me, not Casey. Or just simply when I was outside hanging with my friends, she always wanted to tag along. She annoyed me constantly when we were young. So much that I put tape down on our floor that we shared to keep her stuff on her side and her to basically stay off my side, period. But over time, we became close and inseparable. When I started college is when our friendship really started to blossom. Probably due to the fact that I moved out of the house and into the dorms. And Casey finally matured into middle school. She grew closer and closer, or we grew closer and closer, until Mom and Dad decided to move her to Texas. Right before my last year of college, and she was about to start high school. This time was really difficult because we had grown so close over the last few years, and now we were going to be a whole state apart. We always talked about us not ever being on the same page, since there's a big gap in age between us. We wished that we were closer in age, so that we would have gone to college together, or gotten married around the same time, etc. Well, Casey, you're catching up to me. It starts with saying I do. Then you'll be right behind me with kids and a house in tow. So let's get serious for a moment. Let's talk business. I wanted to read a Bible verse that I always think about when it comes to relationships and true love. It's 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres, and love never fails. Casey and Brett, this verse sums it all up for me. If I had any advice for you and your marriage, I would tell you that it's not always going to be perfect. You will have your ups and downs, definitely. Remember to always take a step back and pick your battles. Think about this verse I have read to you, and always remember that at the end of the day, you always have each other to hold and to lean on for the rest of your life. Now, if we could all raise our glasses for a toast. Brett, you are getting a great girl. And Casey, you are getting a man that is very sweet and I know will always love you forever. Remember to live, laugh lots, and love always. This is just the start of a great and wonderful future together. And cherish each other forever. To Brett and Casey.
That was my grandson. So he gets 5. Nick, Lindsay, you've done such a great job today. Fabulous. We're working with these two to get them to where they are. And we very much appreciate what you've done. I'd like to take the first moment and say toast. Nick, Lindsay, thank you. Now for the exciting stuff. There comes a time in these events when the guy that's at the tab has to say a few words. Casey said I could say that. I have an interesting story about these two that's really something that many people probably know, but not everyone here. An interesting thing occurred in the late 90s. The Kim and Terry Bollinger family decided that we were going to move to Texas. And as you heard from Lindsay, of course, that meant the separation of our 2 daughters, one in one state, one in the other. However, we knew that we were going to embark on a completely new and exciting challenge of our family, which we've done many times in our life, and it was very exciting. We didn't realize all the exciting things that would happen to us in Texas, but we certainly have had some. One of the commitments that I made to Casey when we decided we were going to move to Texas, you might see the photo here later, but she said, Dad, I'd love to go to Texas, but there's one request. I have to have a brand new, what was it, Casey? Yeah. So I had to commit to a car when she was 16, which was exciting. It was very over. So we moved into a little community called Frisco, Texas. When we moved to this community of Frisco, Texas, I had no idea what I was going to do with my daughter, considering the things that she required of me when I moved to Frisco. One of the things that I thought was very important is that she learn how to work. and at a young age decided that she needed not really to work, the dad to take care of everything. That's not an unusual thing for young ladies, at least mine. So Casey decided that she would take on this endeavor called babysitting. As a result of babysitting, you know, you need something like flyers. So she made up a flyer distributed around the neighborhood, and there's people here tonight that she did a babysitting job for as a result of those flyers. So Casey, when she was relatively young, went to babysit a couple of little boys. And she was relatively confused when she came home. And she talked to her mother and I and says, I don't know why, I was babysitting. They had an older brother there that should have been able to take care of him. The family that Casey was babysitting for was the Billet family for a young man, Brett Blatchford, who had just come 2 years ago. Brett didn't know that Casey existed probably at that moment, but today, of course, it's completely different. A very unique story for a very interesting thing, and Brett making a decision to move to Texas, Perry and I making a decision to move to Texas, that brought these 2 young people together at that time. And of course, those of you that don't know, Casey and Brett went out on their first date, and I'm not going to go any further with that particular story because we did have a bachelorette party in Nashville, Tennessee, which was exciting. I had a fabulous opportunity of hanging out with Brett and the boys. I got to find out a lot of interesting stories about Brett. I won't go into that to say anything. And there were other things that occurred there that I won't go into that fill a hole here. You know what happens in Nashville? Stay in Nashville. Inside joke for all this. And the wedding party. I just want you all to know how important it is for all of us, for all of you, to share this event with my family. It's kind of tough. But I love Brett. Now you're a part of our family. And I'm very, very excited to have you completely, wholly devoted. Casey, you're very fortunate to have found a guy like Brett. In this world, the 2 of you need to realize what you got and what you have to share with other people that you know and how important that is. Do your best. Take care of it. Your mother and I have learned to do that over years and years and years. And we have taken the time to make sure that we've shared that with you, and we intend to continue sharing it. I would like to ask each of you to raise your glass to now a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Brett Blatchford. Congratulations. You guys remember the other thing that I talked about before? It's time to party on. Yeah, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for the beautiful bride and her father. The dancing machine, wonderful job, sir. All right, folks, up next, we'd like to invite the groom and his mother to the dance floor. Everybody, please welcome the mother of the groom. All right, now folks, still to come later this evening, we still have the bouquet and the garter toss. That's coming up. But before we get into that stuff, we have...
Bring it down, big boy. Oh, yeah. Woo! Sit out there. Hey.
Sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah. When I'm at the mall, everybody just can't buy them all. And when I'm at the beach, I'm gonna speed up, trying to take my cheeks. It's time to go. We're headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous, no. shoes, no shirt, and I'm still getting service. Why? Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and staring at me. I got passion in my fingers and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Check it out. Check it out.
All right, we got another fun one here. Another fun one. You guys know Apache? It's like jump on it there. All right, here we go. We're going to do that.